So this should be working. I hope I'm not going to run into certain issues. Hey, Dean. Oh, I have that chance in a really good spot. Oh god, no, I don't want to sign into that. I hope that this is fine audio, because it's not been changed since late, no, not late June, mid-June. Jesus, I can't remember. And now I can't even remember which one was it that... Was it this piece of shit? The one that went fucking nowhere, I think it was. Well, hang on, I'm pretty sure you have headphones and also you're not exactly in a call with me, so I don't know how I can really want to like that. But how loud are you wanting it to be? Because like I said, I haven't changed these settings in months and I've not played in my own time because it's at 4 right now. If I bump up to 5, ones that look like on OBS itself, because I genuinely don't know. Is that good enough volume? Yeah, let's just be lazy with the name. In what way? I was trying to sort out volume settings, Jesus. You know, because I didn't know what the situation was. I mean, you can say it's fixed all you like. It's not like I've installed a mod that is essentially a nude mod. Really? Keep on board? K? Do we change anything else? Like all of this? Oh, also like that? So, this situation then. Unless you're gonna make any more amendments. Because I'm just making this more difficult myself by starting with deprived. Because that shield's gonna be gone, and also that weapon's gonna be replaced. Oh boy. Oh, fuck. Oh wait, I have to do this as well. It's weird that it still gives you the option to change this stuff. But it doesn't work when one is bold. So are we completely fine with this for me to start the broken straight sword run, which is gonna drive me insane right off the start? And I don't think I need to say as to why. Okay, yeah, let's just go in. Is it worth me playing this when you can just find a cutscene online? So you have that.
A land of waved flags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons.
Yeah, I have not actually watched this in years, just saying that. Still looks good.
There was fire, and with fire came disparity.
I mean, yeah. The most the cutscene you're doing is exploring all of the lore, and there's nothing with your character because that's how Dark Souls is. Oh, is that just about visible? A side stadium on the side?
Brands the undead.
No, I can't fucking speedrun. For one
In
reason,
this land,
which will be coming up very shortly.
the undead are corralled and led to the north.
And if you have 10 minutes, where have you got to be in 10 minutes? Funny. Except you don't even know where that is. And you will never know, I ain't telling you. Yeah, this fucking sun demon with its fat ass can fuck off. So much that it's not even gonna play any of the boss music. Yeah, as if they're gonna have the rights to that, really. There we go, to do 6 fucking damage. Oh, come on. Stop facing, well, not facing, stop being such a bitchy spot. And it's not even the weapon we're gonna use because that was a straight sword hill, not the one I plan to use. Well, I have not broken the run rules. I haven't even gotten the weapon yet. Mainly because of a situation with it that I will share with you within literally a few seconds. Once I can sort out a certain door. Yeah, this definitely doesn't sound familiar at all. Oh fuck, I may have been actually forgetting to actually record. Oh no. Fuck. I had been streaming and I completely forgot. The fucking... Well, it's fine. It's not that the thing actually started. There we go, no problem. Well... if you actually look on Dotto's wiki, which is unlikely that you will, but you'll know that this weapon and Broken Tracer are the 2 different weapons. And also, it was just a case of I got too much into streaming Dark Souls for the first time in fucking forever. It's like saying the weapon this enemy has is the one I need. Yeah, but it's not actually called it now, is it? Just look it up on the wiki, or I can just put the link in the chat to state that the 2 are completely different. Because this isn't Fallout or Skyrim, meaning that I have to wait for it to be fucking dropped. And also, if you check on the wiki, I know I'm mentioning the wiki a lot because that's where my information is from, is a literal 2% chance. And I don't have any ways of fucking increasing it. Although it doesn't say if that's 2% with 10 humanities or 0. Or even with or without a ring. I don't know how there would be allegations about that when I have done fucking nothing that Chris Chan's done. If someone was spreading those, that would just be horrifying. Because I don't want to be associated with that cunt. Well, yeah, that's one person saying it, and no one has fucking said it to me in person, meaning that I'm gonna declare it as bullshit. Okay, using that the club's got a jump attack for the double R2. So yes, any reason that's why I'm using Broken Sage Sword? Well, the best I have is I tried to get it within like 20 or so minutes of my 1 year anniversary stream, i.e. it was roughly around, I don't think, it may have been same day or not, but it was roughly around the same time I'd streamed for the first time on Twitch. And I was essentially reminiscing, which meant going through my old Pokemon files, my old Dark Souls files, see what they were looking like. And I think one random person joined. And thought it was for Dark Souls, completely missing the title, because I'm pretty sure I did put it in. Okay. Cool. I don't have much more to add on to that because it could easily be inferred in certain ways. And nope, the fucker has not got it. Well, is that because you forgot about headphones? They exist. Oh, I got it! I fucking got it in about 20 minutes, or in recording wise, 4 minutes. But seriously, look. They are different. And it's bad, but it's still better than the straight sword hilt, cause we got double D's. And also, wow, physical is better, stability is better, but it's heavier by 1. Oh no, and look at it. Can't get a good angle for it. Yeah, that's about the best you're going to get. Let's see how much damage this actually does. 42! Well, okay, at least it's better than the straight sword hilt, which a streamer slash YouTuber did use in a few years ago. I don't know how this is gonna go. All I can say is, if I was using the club, I'd have a much better time. But oh god, only 20. And yet this is a two-handed backstab. This is no good. I know it's unupgraded and I've got 11 in strength and dex as of right now. I don't know because, well, it depends on what I plan to do, because I'm going to do something different that I have not done in my previous runs, which is I would genuinely at least attempt all bosses. In terms of this stream, I genuinely don't know. A plunge attack and it only did 2 bars. Oh my god, this is gonna be suffering. Well, prepare for an hour-long boss fight, you guys. So yep, we can do 33 damage in about 3 hits. So at least we'll light me and then we get a lot of attacks in. At least there's that. He doesn't have a weak point, which is a bit of a problem. Oh, oh no. Oh no, no. Oh, I get 5 more if I do an R2. But it just soaks up way more, and oh, I'm stuck. Or not, because it decided to fly. Ah. I really like this music, and you only get to hear it like twice in the game. Oh, no. Okay, there's the no heal run gone. I fucking wish I could throw them. But all I have is my dodging skills. And spamming R1, and yep, that's a beautiful arse right there, right in the fucking screen. If you want to fucking screenshot it, go ahead. Okay, yeah. So I can do run in R1, which does the same as an R2. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Okay, that flying actually saved me? It's a good thing this isn't the evolved version, where that has an AoE attack that slam into the ground, and the range on it is stupid. I can't fucking move. It's not a second phase. I feel like he just. Oh god! I forgot that the bot actually juggled. I rolled for that. Okay, last health bar. Come on. I mean, I wish I knew what you meant by Age of Empires attack. Well, hang on, not my fault that was only the tutorial bot who have a lot of chances to laugh at me dying and fucking clip them very soon. And soon you'll be able to do with actually seeing my face in the fucking corner. Because I am one of the funny number for follow account. And I made a, well, not really a bet, but I had spoken to a few people, don't know if I mentioned it to you two, that if I reached 69 followers, I would start doing face cam streams, because why not? Okay, now it's feeling like music if this is too loud. Now I'm gonna make sure, hang on. Okay, yeah, that didn't even help if it does or does not come through this. Well, the mic. No, it is not. But I'm still gonna have to change it down to 4 because that was a better volume. Okay, I swear one's kind of, like, that genuinely looks like turquoise, and I had forgotten that the cutscene was never fixed and this tree just randomly appears. Okay. What stats to level up? Because we have some. Wow, putting up to 3 literally only puts it on by 3. Ugh. And dexterity is even worse. Great. Exactly what I was wanting. No, I cannot, because if that's to do with The Sopranos, I have not watched The Sopranos, so I wouldn't know. Oh, do I put stats into like... Well, you didn't realize by that I'm gonna have to genuinely listen to Tony Soprano. And yeah, but if I've never watched the show and it means temporarily stopping the stream just so I can listen to an attempt to do an impression when I'm already shit at impressions, you just... I think, yeah, for up to 14 hours can get at least maximum damage output. I don't think I've listened to Tony Soprano in my life. How am I going to fucking wing it? That just seems illogical. Well, because no matter what I say and how I say it, you will just say it's wrong, because it will be wrong. Okay, from that angle, the better. Guys, trying a way to say it. Yeah, shall we go? Well, even that was fucking terrible. I can't do it. I know what I'm trying to fucking replicate, but I can't. Yeah, shall I go? Only it's almost like sort of gabagoo. What the fuck is that? The specific gabagoo part. Oh look, modern style. What better weapon than the shit I have? I don't think I know those were helpful yet. I still went here. I did. Did it not pick up at all? Always, or a slice of gabagoo. How can you really say it? Gabagoo. Or gabagoo. I don't know. That is a weird way of saying it. Just that last part of G-O-L. How were you supposed to pronounce it? Like good or ghoul? Yeah, I did say all bosses. So... oh, so you want proper Italian? Eh, give you a slice of gabagoo. Eh, come on. Oh, I just realized that's 48 with it being two-handed. Oh, this is gonna be terrifying. And I thought using S-Dock and the dagger were fucking awful. Can these enemies just fucking fall off? I feel like I may have to just do riposts. Because doing just backstab is not great. You'd think this weapon with a serrated edge to would do more damage. But no, I've got to do with 43. Or even 17. onto him, backstabs, and yeah, 17 on literally just 2 hands. Not looking good. I mean, I knew it was going to be bad off the start. I didn't know how bad. It's not the absolute worst weapon, but it might as well be. But at the same time, it is amongst the worst weapons that are also rare. Because that's the worst part about it. It was a 2% chance to find it. I didn't find it within, like, well, within the previous stream, and yet somehow I find it a lot easier here. I'm just surprised. Look, go ahead as long as you actually credit me. If I'm not being credited, I will fine you. Okay, I think well, I know what that item is, and I have no intention of getting it. It's not gonna help me at all. So I think for what I plan to do, yeah, it is likely gonna be best for me to just go my usual way. I got that key for a reason. Also, actually means I can set up as a flask situation. So yeah, I did say all bosses, at least attempt them, meaning the ones you need to beat the game should be done, and then I will generally and hate myself every time I do it, but the DLC bosses will attempt it as well. Because, I mean, yes, it's not like fucking punching runs, but also, I don't know how to cheat this game entirely, despite having played it for this way over 500 hours. And I don't know why I fucking picked up the S-Stock. Clearly I forgot it was there. And complained about how it's such a terrible weapon that the starting weapon for, like, the Wanderer is so much better than it. Why does it exist? Or why was it not made the starting weapon for, like, the Wanderer or some shit? Because normally there would have to be some special reason as to why a worse weapon or seemingly worse weapon is put in a game later than one that is just better. And then there is none, apart from it being Dark Souls, and just deal with it. Because it's not like many people use the S-Stock anyways. Except for me, where I did an actual run with it, like I just said. And somehow beat the game with it. And, oh god, I'm seeing... That did look like performance issues. Also... Yeah, I hope the recording for this ends up being okay enough. Yes, it was recorded later than it normally should be, meaning that we don't have a certain thing. The problem is, well, one thing I could do is just download the VOD when it's fully on Twitch itself. Just put the first 4 minutes, well, the bit that was missed, just put on a listed part. Well, just essentially have it be linked from the VOD of this when it's on YouTube, just so it can be watched and it isn't lost to time. That is the best compromise I can actually think of, because I am not wanting to suffer through waiting so fucking long just so I can have, like, the stream that I normally would. As soon as it switches over to the game. As soon as from there, combined onto the thing. I would not want to suffer through the export time because it is horrifying and all it does. Oh no, this is. Oh no. Shit, I fucked up. Yeah, that Drake is now stuck. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I don't have the silver dragon drinks. I can't be sneaky about it, especially when one fucker can still see me. Oh, that was a lucky jump. I survived. I really shouldn't be. I'm wearing fuck all. And also have a shit weapon, but I'm also close to Grass Crest Shield, which... This is not a case of I can only use this and no armor and no shield. No, it's just that it's literally my only attacking weapon. Because using this is bad enough. I'm not wanting to limit myself to no armor as well, because then I'd pretty much just be fucking one shot. Unless I use RTSR, but then even that's not even gonna be fucking good now, is it? But then again, I don't use it, because most of the time my skills are not good enough to constantly dodge and be a lucky piece of shit with it. I mean, yes, it may be great for you to do like 2,000 damage. But with me, I feel like I would get incredibly unlucky. Yeah, I got fucking two-shot like that. All because I was trying to get by and thought the Grand Crest Shield would help. It didn't, because I'm pretty sure you just straight went through it. And as of right now, it's mostly just for stamina recovery, so... Okay, we have that going. Yeah, there's no point doing Havel just yet. As if we're gonna fucking win anyways. It would just be helpful later on for what my plan is for armor. Just so I'm not going to do full Havels, because that seems like the obvious tactic. I actually have some form of a plan that does not, well, involves Havel himself, but not his armor, or even the shield. Like, I don't think it would, oh, yeah, I forgot there's no Havel there. But it's the best for armor I fucking have. I will have to admit, this may end up being really similar to my dagger run. But at least that I could it was kinda good. Well, compared to this, it was. It's exactly what I wanted to come back to with Dark Souls. Fucking 6 damage. And okay, yeah, time entrance is gonna help me later. Oh, and also for glitches or even exploits, there is one that hasn't been patched, and I at this rate it's not going to be. But I really don't think I will be doing it. Mainly the one that allow you to use 999 souls really easily. I have done that very occasionally on runs. Like I say, in runs. And it was used very, I'm pretty sure, pretty much all the time it was sparingly. Not like how I'd normally do it to my own time, where I just do it as much as I want, because I is in my own time, not trying to do any special runs. But one problem with my plan is that part. 20,000 souls. yes, that's still required anyways. Or, well, I don't think pretty sure. I think there was an next point to make it that it isn't. If I'm thinking correctly. Oh wait, no, I'm not. I don't, no, the thing I'm thinking of, no, doesn't work. Oh, and look at the fucking many weapons better than this shit. Even the punching weapon is better than this. And onwards and upwards we slowly go, because I do not like this weapon. If you just couldn't tell. Which means I may have to just use those using souls like immediately to make myself less shit. Because, yeah, turn-K souls definitely not gonna happen now. That would be impossible. Considering how much it took me to even get 5k. Which means actually, well, I can get 5 shards and I can get 5. But the problem with that is that I'm, well, how much is it to painful? Okay, it's literally 100, so actually I'm fine. Oh, I'm short by 200. No! Not that it helps, but... Whoops, a 63! Whoa! 63 damage, and I'm pretty sure that's still even potentially worse than S-Stock off the stock that's got 75. Or even the club is literally better because it's got A in strength. Oh, God. Prepare for a world of pain. This is gonna suck. Uh-oh, 47. No. You. Wait, how much is the proposed going to do? I didn't mention it earlier. Okay, one-handed does 64, which means better, and now I've got to find out. Nope. 75 with two-handed riposte, meaning we are actually gonna have to defeat Unsung last. Because we didn't have to every time. Wait, do I think it? Yeah. Oh wait, no, I don't think we do actually. No, because this thing concerns first weapon, so doesn't matter. I'm thinking of Hornet, I mean from Sith, aren't I? Wait, it's literally only helpful for Gwyn, but considering how slow Gwyn is and how slow would be without the ring, I would need as much health as I could get. Although actually, because of me not upgrading this, I could just get like lightning pine resin. if I can figure out best way to get that, or even if I can't remember if it's limited or you can buy it. Oh, 11 damage. Well, doesn't this feel fucking familiar? Oh wait, no, it's 7 if I fucking one-hand it. Why am I? Why does it make me roll when I don't want to roll? And yeah. Oh, you motherfucker! You almost got me. It's so bad, and because of it's a so little damage, I can't even get into fucking stagger, and I can't even attempt to apply bleed. That's how bad it is. No bleed can be applied. No staggering. There's no poison on it. It's just bad, and it's rare to fucking get. It's literally its only use is to be used to make a deal. Well, boss weapon. Cause yeah, this and like a few others are able to be used for like the true version of the Artorias Greatsword. It's literally that's its only use it serves, and that's for DLC boss weapons. I mean, okay, I'm pretty sure it can be used for others. It's just that that's my most notable. Oh wait, it's not. Just realized it's not for boss, but it's associated with a boss, and his armor is only in the DLC. So you could still get it before the DLC. Just it's its only purpose to be, well, I guess one of a few like rare, piss people off, and be used to make the true version of Artorias Greatsword, which is a great weapon. It's either that or the false one that I'm pretty sure it's false that gets more commonly used because less stat requirements. But it's needed for the one achievement I do not have. Knight's Honor. Yes. Somehow I managed to get pretty much every other achievement, well, apart from the one that is given to you when you have everything else. But yeah, it's the only one I'm missing, because they did a thing where you have to get all of the rare weapons on one character all at once. So if you had it before and you trade it off to a friend, yeah, you can't get it until you get it back. Luckily, they decided not to be entirely cruel, making it so that you had to collect DLC weapons afterwards, and also made it so that certain weapons are not part of the list, which initially got confusing online because certain people said certain weapons were needed when they weren't, which is exactly what people needed. Absolute discourse. Although I think that's settled down now because, yeah, the wiki's near enough up to date on it, isn't it? At least it seems like it. Now I can get up to +4. Oh, but then even I still have to get 3 afterwards. And that's going to cost 2400, so I can't even get to +5. And oh my, dealing with Capra with only +5 of this. Prepare for pain again. It's not even just prepare to die, no, prepare for absolute torture. Because if anyone thought the dagger was bad enough when I did that, like the most recent Souls run I had done, for this game specifically, because pretty sure the casual playthrough for Dark Souls 2 was afterwards. So yeah, that was bad mainly because of range, but I'm pretty sure it was still good enough to use, that I did it in like 4 parts. This, no matter how much speedrunning I even attempt to do, it's just gonna be pain. Like, it is arguably the worst weapon I have used. Even worse than the fucking S-Dock, which I feel like I'm just saying over and over again. Also, do I go to gargoyles before Capra? Because I can do that. What the fuck are you doing here? Well, it's now up to 86. Or 22. Yeah. Yes, I know, only 14 strength, but even when I increase my strength, it only goes up by 1. Mainly because it's literally stuck on D for stat buffs. Well, literally there for param bonus. Although, why? How is it in C for Dex? I swear it did not even say that. But now I've actually got to check on the DS wiki. Hold on a minute. If I go into the... Yeah, it literally, it's fucked up on the wiki, because it just says DD from regular, like, +0 to regular +15. Like, what the fuck? It only says it goes up to C for crystal. Okay, someone has fucked up the wiki. And I don't know who's going to be the one to fix it. Because I've never fixed a wiki before. Because usually someone else catches onto it before me. Because they're one's meticulously checking a wiki. Because I thought it was going to be really bad. If it was going to say DD the entire time. Quite literally the second worst param bonus, because the worst one's just a line, because then it just doesn't upgrade at all, which is essentially the same for line. Where in that, if you make it line, you might as well not upgrade strength at all. It's easy. It's just that bad. Oh, you... There we go. Still gonna do nothing. Oh wait, it's really... Yeah, I can just make this up to +1, didn't fucking realize. Yeah, that went as well as I expected. Well, I feel like this doesn't compare to a level 1 run. Well, I feel like you in that your offense is so high because you can just use pyromancy, but your defense is incredibly shit because even with LTSR you can just be one shot at any point. Meaning what could very well happen is that you kill the boss but at the same time you're dead, meaning that you do not succeed. Because I'm pretty sure that's how it works in this game, where if you and the boss die like the same time, you fail. Unless I'm only thinking of Pokemon logic where that works. Where if you faint on the same turn, somehow you're the one that loses. Okay. Now 60 fucking 7 if I'm 172. So we haven't even reached fucking triple digits. This is how shit it is when I can get up to triple digits with the club unupgraded, one-handed. That is how shit this is. I can't even reach over 75. And I chose this as my comeback? Well, I guess it really fits me well that I just bat away at shit and it slowly increases. Like, the weapon really does suit my channel. And yeah, the only way I can think of to make this better is by making it so that I am buff as shit. But like I said, my plan requires me having 20k souls, which in most cases is just difficult without beating a boss. But then I will generally run into the case of I beat the boss, but then can't walk back immediately to the Undead Parish bonfire, and I end up dying on the way, and then dying on the way to retrieving the souls. So it's just gonna be pain again. But I have had that happen several times. I die with those souls, and then I die in my attempt to get the souls again, just to die again. Or, oh, this, oh no, fucking buff them. Which means their broken straight sword is going a lot better than me. Okay, at least they're not exactly strong defensively. Problem is that it still takes multiple hits to kill even one of them. And also really is just annoying when I'm trying to hit round a corner whilst also doing a sweeping attack. But even then, doing the forward stab just leaves me open. And now all I have is this dickhead. The one that will never give me his fucking trident because he never will. I'm being serious about that. Because it's like 1 to 2% chance of any of the channels dropping it. And it is just not great. And wait, has he just fucking buffed the Boulder Knights? Has he just fucking done that? Well, it's definitely done something and it really doesn't give a shit about coming back to me. Hello. I'm up here where you were. Move faster or I'm literally just gonna proceed up this way. Because my whole plan was to kill off the fucking channeler. Just so runs up to Gargoyles, because I'm likely gonna have a few failed attempts. I'm currently being squandered right now. Because honestly, I would like any Peter fucking headgear this way. Yeah, I am just gonna, well, wait for him to get back to Final Shine and then just kill him off. I'm gonna need that ring a lot more than his fucking armor. Because I am glad there is no achievement for getting all unique armors. Because I wouldn't want that at all. How slow is this channeler? I know he can fucking run. Okay. Why did that just do so much? Can't even fucking backstab him, he's that tall. At least he can't teleport, that would be the worst. He can just flow instead. Instead he's gonna fucking run away like a pussy. And shoot me in the face. And see what I mean by no fucking challenger trident? He just doesn't use it. And also one thing I'm gonna have to actually check, which will take a couple minutes. Not gonna be completely gone, but we'll have to check, mainly because it is concerning summons and whether or not I ever use them. Because I feel like in most cases I did not. So I'm gonna have to check for at least some of the gargoyle bots, find whether or not I used Solaire. Because if I did, then it's fine for this run. But I also still have no use for that sunlight metal, because I'm not going to be able to be in this fucking covenant, because...
Well, what have we here?
I kind of just...
Are you sure about this?
Yes, very sure. Feel like, despite it being months, I've gone back into my own... Nope. Why'd I try doing that? That's not gonna fucking help. Going back into my old routes, old routes, whatever you're supposed to fucking name them. Or how you say the word, regardless. I've fallen back into my tricks of deciding, well, let's just go for Fat Ring in every single run. Yeah, why not? And I'm still not breaking 75. Well, in terms of going over it. And the only plan I have to make it so that it can exceed it is to struggle with fucking Capra. Because I'm not gonna be feeling great when I come out on the other side. Mainly because Capra is bad in any regular run. Doing it with a really sharp toothpick is not gonna help. Oh, okay, I thought they wouldn't fucking follow me. I'm guessing they did. Oh god. Bit curious. Uh-oh. First death within an hour and 7 minutes. Wow. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. Because I thought that the soldiers would just stop following me, but nah. Once they see you, they pretty much just try and go on forever. I mean, that is unless you go into an invincible wall for them. Which I'm... Yeah, I definitely did in year one, and now I'm struggling to remember how I did it entirely. I know it was like saying an episode that the AI could only go a certain distance and would just stop, and I don't think they could break through of that. Oh, a weapon. Well, not weapon, fucking iron. And well, it was a shield, and I don't think it's even gonna fucking help. But a Tie-9 shard when I don't even need it. Cool, great, fantastic, fuck off. Well, that... that was like weirdly passive-aggressive and just aggressive. He's fake nice. Oh, Tie-9 shard, I would have wanted your fucking helmet, but nah, that's too much, because I already struggled to fucking get it in my Boulder Knight cosplay playthrough. Seriously. Getting any of that armor, or even like the weapon and shield, just any of the armor, took fucking forever to sort out. And that was only within the part 1 of the stream as well. I think the worst part was just getting like the weapon in general, because yeah, I kept on getting duplicates of the armor. I swear I got like 2 of something before even the helmet arrived. I'm not gonna call that bad game design, because anything that's just pure luck. I mean, yes, interesting that they have the system, because it's either this system where it random drops, or how in Bethesda Skyrim, but I guess it might as well just be Skyrim. The more like Elder Scrolls and Fallout games where you just pick up literally anything they were holding, which is good and bad, because A, you can cosplay as them straight up, but then also it still has a randomness factor. It hasn't completely gotten rid of that, because it's not even guaranteed for enemies to have weapons that you'd want, or even a specific item. It's that the item and not the armor and like shield are pretty much guaranteed, and that's it. But it's either that where most of the stuff is guaranteed, like the armor, or this where pretty much nothing is guaranteed. I mean, I'm fine with both. It's just I think, yeah, quite a few games go for one or the other. Because I don't know how you would do both. Unless it's like select enemies. But then at that point, you just do guaranteed drops. Which this game already does, but that's like really specific of how they do it. I really do hate the fact that I can't even one-shot enemies with fucking backstabs. And we got an enemy trying to get past a fucking wall. Oh god, don't want to be moving the fucking mouse. Nope. Sorry. Still trying. Oh, fuck off. No, why did you have to be faster than a fucking gate? And also now I'm on the other side of it. And I'm almost dead. A lot of that was bullshit shenanigans. I'm being fucking serious. Like, not only was the ball faster than me trying to close the fucking gate on him, but also I got hit in such a way right after the animation ended, so I was fucked anyways, onto the other side of the gate, and it somehow didn't fucking kill me. A lot of bullshittery in that. Okay, when I said that, it really did sound like I was trying to be Jack Sparrow. For some reason. But at least we have a fucking helmet, and we're not fat rolling, so that's great. I'm still got only 5 points. And I'm pretty sure all 5 of the points is from the fucking helmet. Yes, sounds correct, of course. Also, off topic. Certain Doctor Who is coming out tomorrow. I genuinely am gonna have to message a friend of mine whether or not he wants to watch it with me. Because yes, even though with the newest Doctor's run, I've only seen the first episode and also a 5-hour plus video dissecting it. I'm still wanting to see how it ends, because it's meant to have so much shit in about an hour and a half. And yes, you can determine that how you'll like, whether or not it's literal shit, or just whatever's used for whenever there's so much in it in a small amount of time. That basically it could be like a 3-hour movie, just to fit all of it in. But considering how long that would take, can I not get the backstab in? Well, actually, the butt stab. Not, I don't think I can, because what am I meant to do to make it so that I actually gets the backstab off? Oh, brilliant! Somehow, fucking Bolden Eyes decided to join the party. Yep, no, fuck that. Oh, there we go. 88. Is that because, you know, seeing that? I should be dead from that. Somehow I'm not. Oh, you bugger. I'm gonna have to be doing the bitchy tactic. I'm just going in this hole, waiting for the backstab opportunity to arrive. Because I already tried doing it the normal way and it doesn't fucking work. I mean, not like I'm gonna get the balls helm anyways, it'd be helpful. But I won't be able to get it. I got that just before one time they were gonna kick me in the face. Yes, and I was right. But also I'm pretty sure at least one of the balls, like just before Duke's Archives, it's required to give you the Fang Ball helm, so you're going to get it regardless. It's just that for the first one you find, I don't know what the drop rate is, but it's not 100%, I'll say that. And also, it's arguably not great because it's really heavy, and yet the protection it gives for its heaviness is not good when you compare to others that are lighter than it by a large amount and provide more. I mean, yes, off the star is definitely good for a helmet, but I swear it only gives like 26 base protection when I have my chest piece giving me 24 at 4.7. I think it's roughly 7.6 or something, which is a lot. Fine if you want to make your character just really bulky and slow, but not if you're going the nimble route. Which I'd still not go nimble route, but I want to at least have mid-roll accessible to me. Yeah. Oh. One was bad enough. Okay. I swear I've had normal runs a lot harder than that. That definitely felt like a voice break. Oh, 19. It still isn't even an okay. Is it because they have like 100 health on the dot? I don't like just realize that the moveset is nearly the same as what, the longsword? Well, he's regular as first, so I'm pretty sure it would be kinda similar. There's the undead bug. Really an unpolished, well, unpolished situation, because as you can tell, no enemies exist, and none of the extra detail exists either. Oh, I have not missed this bridge for the amount of... How many times am I gonna say pain? But it's not exactly incorrect, because the two snipers just end up wanting to hit me when they like, and also whenever the dragon used to fucking appear. Because that was fun. Yep, now I am at the point of the decks being better, which I guess I really should be buffing. Okay, I'm not the greatest fan, because it's still a thing of... You use a soul and you are quick enough to get this back up. I know they likely did it just so you would not be able to use the weapon, well, use the item again, but then you could still use it through a different method. And which one of these is? Okay, good, I don't need to pick up the other one. Well, at least I know that. The one on the right when you're coming this way is the Claymore. Arguably one of the most overused weapons in all of Dark Souls. Because I've used it for playthroughs and every other fucker has in their first. Because I'm pretty sure Caduceus did. Well, it's his first one for Dark Souls Remastered. The review essentially saying for consoles it's great. For PC, of how they did it was pitiful. Where I think you didn't get it for free like you could with other remasters. And I don't know, they may have made it so that if you had others then you got it cheaper. I don't know how they did it. But it really did seem like I think if you had Dark Souls 1 already there, so there wasn't any need to port it over to Steam. But they still did, likely because they saw money in it. But it would have been a nicer so if you got it for free if you had the original. Not that it affected me, because this way having the original is, for Steam wise it's pointless because it costs so much. It's like, I swear it was like £100 just for one fucking Steam key. Which is exactly what happens when a game is no longer on Steam. Because it gets replaced by the original, or licenses expire. Trust me, I know that too well. Oh, fucking dogs. That dog just extinguished itself, quite literally. Just jumped in the fucking fire. Look, go ahead, be part of the fire. Don't go in the well. The well has nothing for you. Oh, come on. Now I don't even know which one it was. I don't... Yeah, I don't have the longsword to compare it to. Wait. It's weird that one I need the actual key for and hardly anything else. Yes, it's not such a basic lock. You know, I was able to get here via the master key. It's quite literally the one-stop shop if you want to completely skip Taurus Demon. Am I actually mumbling? By how much? Because I genuinely don't know. Because I thought Volume Lenzel was fine because it's going up to the orange. Is it not okay? Because no one's complained about the mumbling before, unless I wasn't in those streams and only doing that as of right now. So if you want me to mumble, I can really mumble. But I won't. Oh, you motherfuckers! No! 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 Okay, now are you just doing this to annoy me? So are you saying you really can't hear me when I say fuck? Okay, yeah, that really goes to nothing. I completely forgot that. It's just... Yeah, that's just... That is literally just a fucking green texture. Across whatever material it was. Oh wait, I haven't even repaired this at all. Uh-oh. Oh no. Wait. I can't. What? The weapon is too fucking short. That is a new one. I genuinely can't reach it. Yeah, can't even... this weapon is so shit, I can't even fucking one-shot backstab the fucking thieves. The ones so notoriously weak. I mean, I'm not going to make it run because that's really suicidal and not the point of this run. Because if I was going to do that, I would just likely get fucking Spyhander and just one-shot fucking everything. No! Well, I kind of have to. Because they will catch up to me. Why'd I do that? Why'd I do that? No, why, how many times am I gonna fucking fall for that? I mean, that is a bald-faced lie. Nope. I'm dead. oh, maybe not. Nah. I mean, you're just not better than me. It's just called terrible weapon. And also, it's not the first time I died. It's just the first time I died while you two were here. Speaking. Oh, God, okay. Well, maybe because I haven't played Dark Souls 3 in ages, and also have never done a level 1 run in my life, and also don't even have Dark Souls 3 on Steam, so it's not like I would be able to actually record it without it looking shit. Okay, can these dogs... Fuck off, dogs! Who was it? Who in the design team made the dogs so fucking annoying? If you don't one-shot them. What excuses? You try doing this fucking run then. A, being as lucky as me to get in that early. And also then fucking using it. When I have 73 as potential damage total for one-handed. Pretty sure you didn't. And you have no proof that you started yours. Gonna need some concrete evidence there. It sounds like lies. Okay, yeah, that's making it much more of a lie saying you watched it. One would not have been able to complete the game with the weapon in the same time as me getting to here. Like it's a fucking bomb rush. Come on. Oh, so you were saying that my excuses were shit? The recording has been going on for an hour 16. So, don't even fucking try me. then also I've already laid out a plan for how to do that in post. Yeah, but also that requires way too much fucking training to even do. Like training that I could do, but I also have other stuff that would make so I don't even get to do that. Well, in the time with this specific weapon is what I said. I mean, you could definitely do like a level 1 speed run because pyromancy can just be really OP in this. Oh, you fucking dog. Yeah, okay, that's me fucking dead because the dog decided to be an arse. Yeah, clearly a fucking skill issue. If the dog blocks my path. If I had a decent enough weapon, I would arguably be fine. It's just that the broken straight sword has so shit range, shit stats, shit everything. There really excuses when completely valid because I literally only have that as my range. Those are my fucking stats. Yeah, apart from running for everything just means I couldn't be hit by poison eventually. Like, despite having a stamina regenerating shield, I still get caught up. I mean, I have to fucking roll everywhere. Man, I guess it actually saved my fucking skin and these souls. Hi, Owie. I wasn't expecting you to be here because you're normally here for the Pokemon runs. So honestly, it's a nice surprise to see you. Whilst the dogs decide to chase me and now have gotten stuck. Wait, what do you mean I'll go vinyl? I hope I can... Well, a big aim for the end of this is to get my weapon to +10. That would make it a good stream. I just hope any of that is even fucking possible. So, thank you. I mean, I do too, because he's normally there for when I'm doing Pokemon, because that's still going on. Still haven't found that lucky egg yet. I did like half an hour and I got nothing. Because I didn't even find a Chansey. Do not say it like that, Dean. Seriously. Also, Going this way is definitely on plan and just going from undead bug because at least it means the power box is only 2k. Because for some reason they made it so that with the undead merchant in undead bug, it's 3k. I don't know why they did that. Really befuddles me. Yes. We did go through this, but I didn't even get to find a Chansey. And also we didn't even get to get the raid that we wanted, not the swarm. Thank you, Kashim, just make it more relatable. Maybe should just use Mold of Humanity now. Because it's not like I'm going to do the usual skip I would do with Quailag. One of. Indicating more, but how many? Oh. Yeah, no. Yep, not interested now. No. Request denied. Severely denied. Oh, no. Fuck. Okay. Ah. Ah. Oh, you ass. How did that do over half damage? Ow. Oh well, that Evelyn really wanted to hunt me down. God, okay. That creepy smiling face is not helping things. Okay, my plan, I don't know how much we burn, what I have is to get the black leather armor. Really should buff up my endurance because I'm gonna fucking need it if I don't want a fucking fat roll. I'm not gonna watch it on stream because then I become one of those fucking React streamers And I am not wanting to be one of those assholes. Specifically the ones that don't give credit, go off camera, and all that. Oh my god. Yeah, no, I am not gonna be. No. I'm gonna have to respectfully decline. I didn't know Balls in Your Jaws was gonna be an actual rap. Like, it seems like it. I'm not. I'm not gonna watch it. I mean, you have said that before, yet have not, so I'm gonna detect an empty threat. Oh yeah, that hashtag will absolutely help in your cause. When it's not like I... Oh, who was it? Well, I forgot the company. Deciding to pay the lead voice actor $4,000 despite being the third game in the series, and the person had been the voice actor in the previous games, and that's all they could muster up. Oh. Yes, there we go. Just about. What the fuck is this? Oh. What? How? Nope. Bullshit. They were stuck and then somehow teleported pretty much right next to me. And then made it like I knew in the fucking... Yeah, for what? How was I meant to do with any of that? Okay, somehow it's lighter, but it's also just worse. Can I... Okay, it's lighter. Means I can go back to fast rolling. Whoa! Okay, really? Come on. What? Karma for me trying to use the spot everyone else uses. Because trying to attack Capo Demon head on in that small space? Yeah, no, that's dumb. And only worth it if you know you can one-shot the fucker. I'm literally only doing this painfulness just so. Oh, yo. Well, if it's that, then fair. Well, I'm just hoping I can do this just so I can get plus 10 stuff quickly. Because then everything else will be easier. Having to clarify because getting plus 10 this early is not gonna make it a piece of cake. Not when I can get fucking routinely stuck. Oh fuck, it literally just 10 and it barely did any damage at all. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's what I'm to look out for. And especially if he ever does a double swing. But then also, I've got leaves in my way, so... really doesn't help. Okay, I thought I would be out of the range for that. Yeah, if he uses his right hand first and he does a 2. Yeah, if it's left then it's a 1. Okay, most of the time it's normally... I hate the fucking camera angle I have. If he does double swing then it's a 1. I know I'm not looking at chat because of how much I am fucking focusing. So if you're gonna say anything now, prepare for me to say it after I die or miraculously succeed. Shit, no. I thought I could get cocky. I can get cocky when he does the double swing. Well, not double swing, but two-handed swings. Come on. Come on, you lug nut. Come on. Oh god. I said I could get lucky and then, well, not lucky, but more like being able to hit twice. Oh, fuck. These hills definitely saving my asses. Oh, I hate the recoveries. I know what exactly is gonna happen after this boss fight. The dogs are gonna attack me immediately, and sometimes my E button does not want me to roll. Oh, no, that was not meant to happen. Come on. Oh, I hate when I miscalculate shit like that. Come on, literally just 2 and a bit bars to go. And now pretty much 2 bars. There's a double swing. Why is it sometimes he doesn't, sometimes he doesn't? I thought he was reliable. Oh fuck. There we go! Fucking did it! Ha 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 ha! Kappa Demon fucking defeated by a broken straight sword, and now every cunt is after me. This is the one problem when you rush into the boss. You just get every enemy hounding you down. Okay, it doesn't seem like anyone did anything. I genuinely was terrified someone was going to say something. 6k souls may be great, but I need to get a large ember if I am to get plus 10 immediately. But now that entire thing can just be clipped, only as the last bit. Proving you can very much defeat Capra Demon with just a broken straight sword. Does it take a while? Fucking of course it does. But it's possible, and considering one person was surprised you could beat Capra with the S-Stock, this just makes it even better. And when I say that one person, one random commenter. I don't even know if I had it that easy with the dagger. Because this is the only weapon that I've used that I can even attempt to compare it to. Okay, I plan to obviously come back in here, but I plan to at least disappear. Oh god, that was very fucking close, holy shit. What? Yeah, 6k, that's not gonna be enough. Well, that takes up to 70. Okay, the amount I want to put into endurance is literally just for, well, 3 levels, and it's just gonna take up everything. Yeah, that seems fine. Still need to give a large ember. And also defeat gargoyles, which arguably is gonna be worse. Yeah, because 2 of them. It was already bad enough defeating 1 Kappa demon, but then having 2 gargoyles are just gonna be attacking me at the same time. When I'm gonna have to be dealing with 80 possible damage. Which is still gonna be less, but 80 base damage with 2-handed attacks. The opposite of fun. This all could easily be worse, and I could just for some reason do a thing of new weapon plus everything else per boss, which would take too fucking long to do. Because a lot of it would just be planning. Because it's not like with Pokemon where new team every gym or some shit. Well, okay, yeah, that's a bit of planning, but easier planning, because you could definitely make it a lot easier on yourself if you start off with just using your starters for the first gym. Unless it's Gen 5, then you nearly can't. But pretty much every other one, you just can. Because it's enough to start, it's easier. And then you can just use 6 many other options. Just knowing that you can't use them later. So many interesting strategies you can get from it. Because it's like, how many are you really gonna be needing? And like, are you just gonna make it so that your team is really good against the gym? Or are you gonna think about get this Pokemon, well, save a Pokemon for later? Because I know it'd be really helpful later on. Because well, I'm thinking of Gen 1 right now. But any of the 3 are usable. So you could, well, arguably 2 of them are a lot better, but you just use those off the start. Afterwards it becomes a bit tricky, because you get Zubat then, and also do you, okay, why am I trying with this? Because, well, yeah, do you get any of them on the Mount Moon? Or because you know you can get them later, you go for it then? Especially since, you know, you could easily say that at the end of the game you have a Neo King. Because then the game on is the most crucial. No, that you'd save it off so that at the end of the game you have a Dragonite. And by that point you'd actually want to use TMs, because yeah, don't use the TMs immediately, because then you're just fucked. I know I should likely skip this, but treating it like it's a first playthrough. An incredibly sadistic one. Yeah, the amount of range this one fucker has. Oh, 25. Oh no. Okay, so literally just oh god. Okay, so yeah, I was proving that I can get a lot of hits in. But it doesn't help if those hits do nothing for damage. And also I can't hit too much because then I'm gonna have no stat. What? I feel like that has a lock on that type of hit. Feels like it does. Yeah, it was bad enough dealing with one. And now I have another? Especially since one can fly. Oh, wait, since when could both of them breathe? I thought it was only the one without flight capabilities. That seems a bit unfair. Oh, it would have been funny if Friendly Fire was on. Okay, you just hit me through your ally. That I'm calling bullshit on that. Because normally Friendly Fire isn't supposed to stop you from just. Okay, no, I know what I was trying to say. I just didn't word it properly. Non-friendly fire is not supposed to mean you can just attack through your enemy, but attack through your ally to then hit me. No, 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 no. Oh my god. Stop breathing fire, dude! It's not hard. And yeah, that's all one fucking wants to do. And of course there's the one I want to kill off. Brave. Yeah, what the fuck? Yep, see what I mean by hitting through their ally. And it somehow fucking works, and oh, come on! Why did it reach that far? How many complaints do I have up my sleeve? A fucking shit ton at this rate. And also, it's been annoying that I have to turn lock on off. Because if I keep it on, well, then I'm just gonna not be able to see what the other one does. Which, as you can tell, is a pain in the arse. Well, that depends if you're watching it and not listening to it. Or not listening but not watching it. Which would be a really small subset of people, honestly. I don't know anyone that only listens to streams and doesn't even watch them, because it's not like it's a podcast. Because I don't think you could even do a podcast by yourself. Oh yeah, okay, just go back to making impenetrable barriers of fire. Oh, you... No! Ah! Ah! Ha! Ha! I get so used to wanting to use lock on. Can I... Wait... Oh, if I go to him, I fucked. Yes. Yes, I am. Yeah, I am fucked. Great. They really did just make that specific part to fuck you over, thinking, oh, if I just go here, I'm not going to be able to get here at all. Welcome to the real world, jackass. You're going to get hit from there. Because this is fucking Dark Souls. The game where there is very small amounts of cover. And anytime there is, it's either a glitch or extremely temporary. Especially on the fucking rooftop of a bell tower. And yeah, I don't have enough. I don't have enough to level up. I don't even have to do this boss fight now, because I could just decide to fucking grind out for large Titanite shards. Uncle Zidge and I was expecting at least an hour of this stream was just going to be me in the Undead Asylum. I guess it's expected for at least one grind session to exist. Because it's either that or grinding out souls just so I have enough. To buy the fuckers, but the problem is that the nearest vendor for large Cyanide shards is in Sense Fortress, and going up and down Sense Fortress is a bitch. Which is why usually I attempt to complete like the main part of it, like the part that can knock you off pretty much any time. Prefer to do that once, and then only come back when I have warp, meaning that well, at least I have warp to get, you know, to either start from the very top or bottom. Yeah, this will barely help. Oh, and I don't even have things set up here, do I? Well, I can use that. And then just get Twin Humanities afterwards. And also, I am needing to take a piss, so... Let me just throw that on screen. Really need to be back soon, because it really is not going to take long. I am Lebek, or Zibek. Ready to continue on with the torture that I'm putting myself through. I have no one else to blame. Just me wanting to go back to Dark Souls streaming. Or, to phrase that properly, streaming Dark Souls, because it'd been... Literally, I checked, a year and 20 days. Yeah, literally almost a year and a month since I last streamed Dark Souls. It's been that fucking long. I mean, most of the reason is because, well, in between it, I done DS2 casual run, that went on for 10 weeks. And then also other Pokemon runs. Also pretty sure, yeah, stream Rogue Legacy 1 and 2 in the time. Oh, now it's bringing up somewhere, but... nope. I'm gonna do this myself, cause... Oh, I really hate it. Okay, one more damage. Why is that sound on? Is it literally the tail? God, it sounds awful. In a good way. How is it that this tail is getting more tail it's in than it ever has whenever I've attacked this boss before? Like my plan, I don't know if you could tell, was to remove the one that doesn't have wings first. Even though I end up seeing him second. I think oh, fuck off! You absolute prick! Well, I think mainly because it's easier and it doesn't matter which one I remove first. Like, there's no benefits to removing either one first. It's not like Unsigned Smoke, where there are differences. Yeah, RTSR would make this easier. Oh, come on! What the fuck am I supposed to do that? I get clobbered. Okay, yeah, that was my... Oh, come on. Like, how is it that the healing animation can take so long? That the enemy's already doing animation, and then do the attacking animation, like a similar one, in the time it can take for me to heal. Yeah, this situation feels familiar. Okay, yep, we're back to breathing the fires. And also the miss hit, because that's cool. I feel like the only thing that's really going to increase is my resilience. Okay, what the fuck? I couldn't do much if I was seeing fire getting hit by that. And then also the regular hits by either gargoyle. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. If both of them do it in such a way that I can dodge them. Yeah, I feel like that has just a lock on. It really does feel like it. This feels like it's impossible for me. Yeah. Okay. I literally couldn't even finish the fucking healing. Yeah, that really does have lock on. You try and roll away, thinking you're gonna be in the clear, and then you're just not. This doesn't feel possible, which means time to start grinding on for plus 10 to see if it's ever so slightly helpful. Or the opposite of fun, and now I've got to check where I can get a guaranteed Lord's Night shard, if it even does exist. Okay. Oh wait, there's one in the depths. Okay, so I can do that. I can't do the apparently best way to farm this the last time I shan't, because it requires going into. Oh, hello. Oh god, oh no, I didn't anymore. Oh god, okay, the part where it is. Well, there's one free last time I shot. It's kind of far into it, which doesn't look great for me. It's the only place where one is guaranteed that I can get to easily, because the rest are Sense Fortress, Painted World, and Ulasil Township. Why specifically there, I don't know. So, yeah, okay. Depths it is. Well, I will have to use my humanities just in something that the grinding is gonna commence real soon. It was bound to happen. Because this is how I just do things with a terrible weapon. You know what, I can... You know, the way I was going, I could just... It's a perfectly fine way to go, rather than the shithole that would be the other way. If I had those stats on an actually decent weapon, goggles would pretty much be no problem. Like the fucking club, it would be a lot less of a problem. But because I have to deal with this fucking shit toothpick, I don't have a choice but to start the grinding now. I guess get one guaranteed large Titanite shard, warp out, and then go all the way to fucking Blacktown. I'm saying the one guarantee because I'll stop saying because due to the situation concerning upgrades, where if you want to get from like +5 to 6 before you start using the newer material, pretty much crafted material, you have to do it at a blacksmith. But after that, you can do it just fine. So that's the reason why I'm doing this. Because you only want to make it +6. And I can just... Well, I'm still gonna have to sort out 2k to get the fucking weaponsmith box, which I should just be able to do. Oh wait, actually, because of where it is, it's not actually far. Oh wait, no, it may be actually being, because I was thinking it was up here, but it's not up here. It's actually above as of where I am. Yeah, I can't completely misjudged it because it's up here, but someone saw that when I eventually do Gaping Dragon, which should be interesting. At least by that point I'll have a much better weapon. Stats wise, hopefully, and also I don't know when, but at some point I will sort out my master plan. At least when I can get 20k souls comfortably. No, fuck off. Can I just fucking hit you instead of you getting all of your free hits in, you bitch? I don't have anything to counteract this. I just got to deal with pure poison. Luckily, it's not toxic. If it was toxic, I would have been dead by now. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, that just happened because it's literally down that hallway and I couldn't fucking reach it. Oh, how many times is that now? Feels like 5. I don't generally know how low goes, I guess because he died so many times that he's just used to it. Despite how many times I die, I'm not used to it. Because the amount of times I try and call bullshit at things that arguably are justified. But you always get one fucker saying, oh, excuses. Sometimes I am that fucker. Either to be an arse or genuinely not seeing anything other than excuses. But when it's happening to someone directly, to them, it's gonna fucking feel like that it's non-excuse. Unless they know it is and they're just taking the piss. But as of right now, that really felt like bullshittery. Even coming from dogs, I was just making this I couldn't even get by. Yes, I know. No points. Fucking shock. I will have a lot of points later on. It's just locked away. Oh god, wow. Don't even. Just don't. Like, the weapon I plan to even do after this. Like, because I've even gone that far in contingency plans. I guess it's called that, or just future planning. Is way better than this. But the problem is it has the same rarity problem. Where, for some reason, like a really similar version of the weapon can be found, like much earlier, but the specific version of the weapon is just rare. Might as well give it away now, it being the spear. Seriously, if you actually check the situation on it, like where you can actually get it, you'll see how bullshit it is. Where the winged spear, I'm pretty sure it's the same weapon entirely stats wise. Just obviously is called winged, but it's a lot thinner and can be found really early on in the game. Literally, the direction where I'm facing is pretty much the general direction as where you can get it in the same graveyard as the Swihanda. So there is pretty much no reason to get the spear. Aside from the lightning spear, that has a reason in Sen's Fortress, but grinding for the spear itself, there is no reason. Except for being a fucking masochist like me, where I will actually grind for it on those fucking spear boys. Pretty much just the whole soldiers that have the spears that can actually drop it, but 2% chance. And it's pretty much gonna have to be run all the way to fucking Undead Parish. But then be really annoyed that I'm pretty sure there's this. Well, I have to go from the other side because, you know, they're not here, so I can't just grind the free here. Because what the earliest one is, well, from this perspective, it's either that way, where the Hollow Knight was. Well, it's not actually Hollow Knight, might as well be. Yeah, literally over there, you can see the cave just about. Yeah, that's the areas you've gone, so they're like two. Like, well, one was over there, and then you've got one in a weird hidden bit. And then the other's where the dragon would be, in that, well, a boar, dragon boar, in that section. So, obviously it's possible, and you've got quite a few enemies to grind up on, but... Okay, that was not meant to be said how it was, but... That doesn't make it easier. Overall, it's still 2% for all of them. And considering by that point, you're likely not going to be having 10 humanity to just use off the star. And also going to go to Sen's Fortress before even all of that to get Gold Serpent Ring just so you can get a better chance. Definitely not going to be making this fucking raw. I forgot. And the fish is fucking raw. But Ramsey says it. And the fish is fucking raw. Cause I swear he said it in like season 9 or something. And yes, +6. Grand total of 88 with two-handed. That is exactly the kind of damage I am really wanting to see. Especially since now the grinding is going to commence. And oh boy, is it going to be annoying against the slugs in Blighttown, which are already a piece of shit to fucking deal with. Like, even if you can one-shot them, they still are. Then because randomly you can just miss them completely. Or, you know, they spit at you. Or you think that then when they're not, or multiple of them decide to attack you. Because of course they do. Okay, can't. That's wrong. So, if it's saying 1.8 is too much, or 1.8 extra, because I haven't done calculations for how much it is, because it's using like 25%. Or at least 25% maximum it is. So fast. I don't think it's even lower percentage, or even at the stage I'm at now. Was like the Blackwood Grain Ring, like something along those lines, will ask you to fucking backflip. Which I rarely ever get to take advantage of. Also, I could, like, because where I'm going, sort out Ezra's Flash plus 3, because that will surely help me in the fight against the duo of the goggles. When my damage output is terrible, almost a standard club with no enhancements can do more damage. And it's already going to be a struggle just to get this to plus 15. And even then I'll be worse than plus 5 weapons. Just means I'm going to need a lot of fucking stamina. Do you see how long that fucking took me to just kill off one enemy? Okay, yep, the fucking bugs are one shots. But the problem is that there's like a set amount of them in each area. Like in each spawn point, so there's like 30 that could potentially spawn in. Which is fucking ridiculous. Like, it may be 30, could easily be less. I don't know, there's darkness, could easily be more than 30. Okay, well, because it's offline, yeah, no fragrance are, not fragrance, vagans are even gonna exist down here. So, yeah, this is already gonna be bad. It's already been bad in the previous cases of grinding to get enough odds time night shots, which already used 1, so it's another 1 to plus 7, 2 to plus 8, and then plus 9, and then 3. What is that? 5, 8 I need, but I'm gonna have to do the thing of using each one as I fucking go. And yeah, being poisoned don't even affect anything in this. because of how little it takes my damage down. And also, I don't have much iron rings, so this is just going to be painful. And I didn't even apply fucking humanities. How bad of me. Then again, Slug had nothing. I wait, like, wish they just would not stop chasing me. That didn't make sense. I wish they would fucking stop. And also, one main problem with doing the grind here is that there's a very real chance I just get a load of green Titanite shards. Because for some reason with these, they made it so that you can get 5 of them from 1. And yet, large Titanite shards, you were restricted to 1. And yet, in most cases, you're gonna need a lot less of the green Titanite shards. Yes, they are used for more. Okay, surprisingly, Slug's not that difficult to beat. It's like 4 hits. Could easily be worse. But it's not like I'm using RTSR. They'll likely make it easier, but as good as it can be, I'm not good enough to use RTSR. I'm just admitting that. Okay, 9 fucking humanities. And I have nothing to show for it. Or 1 large Titanite shard, which isn't enough for me to get to +7, but then it's gonna do the cruel thing. The cruel thing and give me 1 extra, meaning I'm gonna be the one-off for +8. I feel like I would just do that. Wait, it's saying it's guaranteed here, and yet I don't think that's even mentioned on the wiki itself. What the fuck? Okay, I may not have remembered it, but that's 2 cases where the wiki is just wrong. Exposed. Wrong about damage parameter for broken straight sword, and also guaranteed locations for the fucking large Titanite shard, because it likely had the others correct, but it missed one. Unless I missed it. Which I will after I sort this out. God damn it. No, you bastards. Yeah, I'm hating two-handed R2. The two-handed, well, the R2 for one-handed a lot better. I feel like that is at least the problem with some weapons. Two-handed R2 is just so shit, you're just spamming R1 at that rate. You just don't want to use R2 at all unless it's that. Where it feels like this isn't enough the same moveset as regular longsword. It does feel like it, but I don't have it on me to absolutely compare. Oh fuck. Oh, the server. I mean, there are times when somehow the servers for fucking Twitch are bad, and I was able to drop frames playing Pokemon or Spider-Man, and yet during Dark Souls, no dropped frames. Really weird of how that works. Like, considering game from 2010 and 2018 technically, but I guess more or less 2022. Drop frames more than a game from 2018. Yes, okay, Spider-Man has altered settings and oh we got, yes, we have enough to get to +8. That is at least something. Because normally, even with like 10 humanity or some shit, it would take me fucking forever to get 1. And then the game would be an arse and just be like, we're not gonna give you lots of Dynamite Charge, we're just gonna give you 5 green Dynamite Charge each time. Because we're funny. Okay, that was just not good. There we go, Manson. Fake one. I almost forgot the words. Oh no. Also, side note, because I say that way too much. Wasn't expecting my Instagram post for this stream to get the likes it did, because one of them I didn't even know who the fuck it was, but the person is following people that I know. So that one was interesting. The other thing, I mean, I was expecting because they normally like the post, because I post that infrequently, because I am not amongst those people deciding, yeah, oh wait, I didn't fucking, oh fuck. Well, I didn't even buy the fucking weapons thing, the thing that allows me to upgrade weapons at bonfires. I just went straight to the grinder, which means I know what I'm just gonna have to get the other 8. You know, the other 5. No, no, not over 5. Over 4. As it is. Okay, you literally those are just for us. The stuff used for level 1 shit. I actually don't know if you can upgrade the armor in level 1 runs, even though in this game it's less helpful when you'd mostly just upgrade the chest plate, because I think that goes away a significant amount. That one's like the only one I ever upgrade. Well, now, because before I used to just upgrade all of it because it looked nicer. I mean, but when I say upgrade it to max, more like I get it to like the bit where it says requires Tynite stuff, because I can understand that's why they may do that, but at the same time, you can't really farm Tynite slabs. The only way you can get it via a random drop is like 1% chance pretty much, or even less than 1%. No, in this game. Because the game is just like that. And from those 3, there's none. Okay, we're on to 5, only 3 more to go. I feel like this is going a lot quicker than I was expecting. At least for now. And also, I'm pretty sure I've said "and also" way too much. Because it's the only way I can think of starting another sentence rather than just being like, I'm pretty sure this rate, despite mentioning it, I am not going to get a 69 follower because it was unexpected, to be on 68 because I was on like 66 only more recently. Well, at least a bit, I'm pretty sure it was 64 and 65. I was on 66 a bit, and then pretty sure the person that had rated me at one point that followed me decided to then unfollow me, and I haven't asked them about it because last time I asked them, I was on, well, it's a unique case because the previous person that rated me beforehand didn't follow me, just rated me, and just not how they do things, even though normally I would do the thing of, you know, obviously state the person I will raid and then follow them and not unfollow them, just so I can remember the lot of people that I raided because I helped them out. Okay, we've got Leech Body deciding to fucking roll, and it's still going, and it also, okay, it stopped, but also went through another Leech. Ragdoll physics to the max on a fucking Leech. How far is one's reach that I fucking rolled back and I still got hit, and I literally don't have any more heals? Fuck. Because I only have 5 on me. And also poison is slowly killing me, so at least I can get my stuff back easily. I'm still wanting one more, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Oh no, I've now made it so that there's 2 on me. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get them. I'm going to die. Add another death to the tally. Because I'm pretty sure it's not in double digits at this rate. It may be close, but I'm pretty sure it's not in double digits. That would be absurd. Okay, been going for almost 3 hours. I'm happy with the results. Because, yeah, Dark Souls often does not have a problem with audio issues. The only issue, I don't think it's even crashed on stream. I think the only time when there's been issues is camera, but I think game itself not overly affecting the stream. I mean, it affects my visibility of shit. But at times that just makes it funnier. But it's not like Spider-Man PS4 where I have to physically lower the volume of the game, but my entire PC, just so the volume doesn't come through both channels of headset and headset mic. Whereas pretty much all the other games, including Pokemon, because it's a standard application and not like a game having to run through Steam, just runs through headset, which at some point we'll have to eventually change it to just PC stuff. Well, not PC stuff, but eventually change it. But when I get a separate mic, what is that noise? Okay, literally only I can hear it, but I'm gonna have to make it so that I have a separate mic, because headset mic can only survive for so long. I'm likely gonna keep it, but not use the mic on it. Like, still use it as a headphones. But the problem is that most mics are fucking expensive. That, or just take up space that I don't have. Seriously, I'm limited for space as it is. So the only way it would entirely work is if it was just a separate stand. And being like one of those really adjustable ones, but that's expensive, isn't it? Because it'd be like an entire mic arm that you'd be able to fit. Yeah, but expensive, even though I need to check how much it is. I was trying to fucking roll sideways, and the game decided to not allow me to roll sideways. But I'm trying to fucking angle it, but clearly you got to angle it in a certain way because of what, dead zones and that. Is it? Oh, I hate this, but I hate when you try and take on two at once. You'd think you can take at least one out before the other attacks you both at the same time, but then no. But then that's how Dark Souls fucking works. When you have a shit weapon like mine, you're bound to come into more problems. Especially when they do a fucking lunge. Just making it so that because of no points you also just get interrupted. That's exactly what we need. But I still end up enjoying playing it. And still on the side of don't add an easy mode to it. Because sorcery is the closest we have to an easy mode. Because it was the first way I completed the game. Come on, you fucking link. Oh, I would just go sideways on your asses. And none. Because I'm still missing two. And I think it would be better if I cut my losses. If that is even the right term to use. And just go back to the fucking bonfire. My voice is definitely feeling like it's going. Which means I'm gonna have to fucking rectify that now, aren't I? Once I get enough materials for +10, I will. Get at least one glass of water going. Yeah, it's definitely not a good source for me to grind here for souls, I'll say that. It's 20k, oh... Well, that, like I said, might as well just defeat like Gaping Dragon or something. But also, if this was a better weapon, then the grinding... I'd still complain about it. But then not even consider how bad it would be if it was a worse weapon, because it already feels slow. Because most grinds are slow. How grinding is. Even though you could say, oh, something is fast. Because of how the act of grinding is, almost all grinds are slow. The only time when they're fast is when they're just not grinds at that point. Which in my case equates to... well, there's the first example of what would normally happen. I can turn night shots burn, yeah. In my case, it's getting an item much earlier than you would expect, which I still had to somewhat grind for. How are you back? I'm surprised. Well, it's nice to see that you're back home. And yeah, fun of grinding. I feel like that's a contradiction within itself. Could you just at the same point in the game over and over, which is what I'm doing right now, just wanting an item? I still say this is better than trying to get that Chansey, which just didn't show up in the stream when you went, and also I didn't try afterwards because I just really didn't want to, because I can just save that for next Tuesday. But yeah, not fun when swarms don't want to happen, at least a specific one. It can be, unless you were in my situation, where the weapon is shit, enemies can do quite a bit of damage to you. I've got poison, which makes chip damage a bit worse. Limited heals in a slow environment because I don't have a certain item. I have not even considered looking for it on Pokemon Hardcore. I really should have been, because it's like random every single day. But then I would have to just record it. But then I would not be able to put that on Twitch. It would just have to be onto YouTube, because I can't upload videos yet. I can technically upload them, but then they're more like archives of streams. I can't just straight up upload YouTube videos onto Twitch yet, because I think that's only for affiliate and above. And I am not affiliate yet. Even though you'd think I would be, based on how much I stream, follows, and how many days. But, no. Although what we actually can do, I don't know how long you're going to be here for. Might as well do it, just as a quick check. Once I can sort out plus 10 for this broken straight sword, is go into Hot Gold and see if the swarm is there. If it's not, then shit. If it is, then great. Oh, I didn't want two of you fuckers there. Oh, how are they supposed to... No, you need more than that. Like, 50 followers is only just a start. You need to stream for like 8 hours over like 7 different... Oh, fuck off. Yeah. Stream for minimum of like 8 hours in a month, and then also on like 7 different days. But I'm able to do that somehow. Well, yes, technically, because there's 4 weeks and I stream twice within them, so it's like within the span of 30 days. And then the real kicker, average of 3 viewers. I say that is the kicker because in most cases When it is literally just me here, it will say 2 viewers. And in the past, I did used to make the joke of that other viewer being a fucking Twitch intern, and I've not said that in fucking ages. I don't even know if that's considered funny or even true. I only said it because I don't, to my knowledge, no one else had fucking said it, and also because who else would really be watching my stream apart from Twitch intern, waiting for me to say something so controversial that I have to be banned. Because surely by this point they just have that and they don't even need bots. They can just get twin person, just get internships. I can, but I'm pretty sure if I'm watching on my own account, it doesn't count as a separate viewer. Like, because having it be on OBS doesn't count. Having it open on Stream Manager, I'm pretty sure does not. And then just having a regular Switch also doesn't count. I think it would count if you just make it so that you watch it on like incognito mode. That or that you can't really sign now. That doesn't work on your PC. Could watch it on your phone if you don't use your account, so I guess that's another way of doing it. And I guess if you had a tablet you could use that. And then also your console. But then also that wouldn't work for me because then that'd mean I literally only have one screen. Actually, no. That would actually kind of be interesting to watch. Well, not watch, but more like for me to deal with, because then I would only be able to see it through the window on OBS. But then I don't think the thing would be able to technically start unless I set it up differently so that it's not windowless widescreen. So I guess then I could set it up so that the console is still there, or just have it so that it's on, but this monitor doesn't look at it. So yeah, there's quite a few ways to get around it, but the problem is that is way too much electricity being burned up if I set up the console as well. And considering the energy crisis. Oh, I see that I am. You're just a bit, because Prime Minister disappeared. Well, not disappeared, but more went to shit. Pretty much fucking immediately. And now it's new Prime Minister. And the possible options are terrible. And also, I swear, I saw a statistic of like, well, of like 300 billion had gone in the time that Liz Truss has been Prime Minister. Yet nothing in Britain is going right. Nothing is. Apart from the Premier League, because of the team that I support being top of the table. For like the first time in years, that's the only thing going right in this country. Everything else. I mean, no wonder that's why we created Mock the Week. Yeah, that means that the one spark in treasure, well, I guess, a mountain of shit. It's also like, it really is just, how the fuck did it actually get this bad? It's like, we thought it was bad during lockdown. Considering, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was so Boris, it's like we had to deal with him. Like, he was already bad enough, but somehow stayed in power? But I don't know as to how for how long. And then Liz Truss within about a month and a half gone. Problem is that I wouldn't call Boris the absolute worst Prime Minister. Oh, yeah. Clearly, if 300 billion just disappears like that. Then again, I don't think she wanted to understand any form of a question she was asked. I tried to pinpoint an actual answer from her. I swear it was just a fucking struggle. Hmm. One person can make decisions like that. Yeah, and it's like, there is a lot of pressure there. Which is why I'm not going to be among those people running for Prime Minister, because I know fuck all about it. I didn't go to, like, into a PC in, like, politics or some shit. But I would still know the stuff you're meant to do to actually make a country good-ish. You know, based on how homelessness is still a problem, despite it being 2022. By this point, I thought it would pretty much be gone. I mean, no matter how much you say that, they don't listen to advice. And then again, there are times when the public doesn't even listen to advice. So it's bad on both ends. Sometimes the public doesn't. Sometimes the MPs do not, but then claim they do. Or they set rules only for the public to follow. Oh, yeah. Which, I guess, kind of links to the drug situation, where somehow, politically, if you just say you're going to be harsh on drugs, it's somehow fine, but then basically it's not, because then you're just wasting money arresting people for drugs that they really shouldn't be, and it's just wasting time of the police that they need to actually track down crime that's all worth it, rather than just being another fucking drug bust. And how long until I can get this one last fucking hot Titanite shard? It's literally just one, and yet somehow I have 21 green Titanite shards. Okay. Oh, you fucking ass. Oh, we know that. We know the public is definitely stupid. Or just fucked up. Because I'm just being reminded now of a story that would not happen anywhere else in the world, really. Apart from fucking Devon. Which is what coastal place in England. Pretty sure it is. Well, yeah, it's south of it, where someone was high on, may have been shrooms, was driving and trying to swerve away from a parent octopus at like 5:30 in the afternoon. And that's not even a recent story, I swear that's quite a while ago by this point. I'm not wanting these 4 leeches to suck my blood out. I'm not into that. Not one bit. And are they still following, or they... Nope, they're still following. Oh, that looks horrifying. Just seen 4 giant leeches leap their way towards me. And they've given up. Good. Oh. Fuck. Take. Well, 10k. I wasn't expecting to be on 10k. Nope. Come on. Oh yeah, just a bit terrifying. Leaping into place. Only coming towards you, and then at one random point, quite literally leaping in your face and doing about half damage. Yeah, it's terrifying. And then what makes it worse is... oh, fuck off. What is it? Well, it's better and worse is that there's no visible face. Like, I don't think they normally do in real life, but these giant fuckers just have a body and that's it. Okay, seriously, where is this last fucking large Tynite shark? It surely has to exist. Also, I really do hate how I try to lock onto this specific leech and it just goes to that one instead. And also, if you notice, just a bit of an invisible wall. Now, if you can see on the right, where it's trying to be transparent, but I can fucking see it. Okay, oh, wow, that's... The original version of this is from 2011, and then the PC port was 2012. But this version is from 2018. So to some people, quite old. But it's more of this being the remastered one. Because of how many differences there are between, well, this and the original. One case being that you do not need a mod just so you can actually run this properly. Oh, come on. I'm going to get fucking 31 green dino shards. I mean, considering fun. No. This is only one small part of it. Well, to reach, I guess, killing of the first floor in the last area and defeat all of as many bosses as necessary. Whoa, oh god! Yeah, as many bosses as possible to reach the end through either using sorcery, pyromancy, miracles, not like somehow Oko and everything. Just straight up sorcery. Oh, it is known for difficulty, but I would say in this day and age, there are harder games than this in many different genres. But even this one is definitely not the hardest by the people who made the series and also any other potential spin-offs. Yeah, this one in comparison is one of the easier ones, honestly. But it's honestly the one that is the most replayable on, like, yes, you could say the others do, but in my opinion, Dark Souls 2 and 3 feel like they're a bit too long to be replayable. And then you have Demons, which I have rarely ever replayed, so I can't comment on it. And the other than enough have not. Elden Ring, I may not have finished it, and I'm not even close, but it does not feel like a game to be replayed by making a new character. Really does feel like one of those games where you just spend hundreds of hours on the same character. And also, if you were wanting to buy it on like Steam, just be wary that it pretty much never goes on sale. None of the series ever does, except for like once a blue moon. I don't know the reason behind it. But I'm pretty sure it's with many others. Well, at least it's like in similar camp to the really cheap games on Steam that just don't because they're just cheap, but then Dark Souls 3 is like 30 or so quid pretty much constantly because it doesn't go down in price. I mean, yeah, because it does have that problem. You can't change it on the fly. But then, because of how much customizability there is, like, just so many options, but I don't know if there is an item or a way in Elden Ring to change the distribution of your stats to essentially get the possibility of, like, changing a class, because class really is only helpful off the start, because like once you're halfway through the game, you're not really wanting to give a shit what you started off with. At that point, it's whatever build you wanted to go for. Because Elden Ring has that pretty much unlimited potential for builds. Even if I really do not know if the game has a way to that allows you to redistribute your stats or not. Because I know Dark Souls 2 does. Like, I know that game does. And I only used it once. Like, it's mostly for, like, New Game Plus. Where if you wanted, if you wanted to start with, like, Melee. And then you wanted to go into, like, Miracles. Then it's useful that way. And we got it, boys. But yeah, there's no such testament as one, which can be fucky if you decide to use a certain weapon really early to find out it is shit, and the only way to really reverse the effects is to start over. But that's one small case where you just fuck up the sound so much that you kind of have to start over. But at least that's early. Not like you only find that out when you're pretty much at the end of the game. By that point, you just finish it. Like, I definitely recommend it because of how much I have streamed this game. If you ever did check the VODS channel to see what other stuff I did, you will see how many times Dark Souls pops up. And not even any other games, literally just this one. Like, it may be difficult, but it's just that replayable. Honestly, it ends up being similar to Pokemon with how replayable they are. Which makes sense, they are Japanese RPGs. Oh, that can easily vary by how much you do, honestly. Because the longest it's ever taken me to do a playthrough, stream-wise, was about 13 hours. And the shortest is like 5 to 6 hours, 17 minutes. Like, I can't remember how short it was. Well, I may have to actually check. But it depends on what one you do. Because it can vary so much. Yeah, because it's not like one of the standard Japanese RPGs where it's turn-based that could take like hundreds of hours to beat, or even like Yakuza, where yes, a lot of content, but you do one playthrough, get so sucked into it that you don't really want to do a second. Meanwhile with this, yes, there is a lot of death, but at the same time, because of how short it can be in comparison to standard JRPGs, it's easier for replayabilities. I mean, considering how much I got out of it with cosplay runs and different weapon runs. So is it worth it in this day and age? Yes. Even if servers are currently offline and we don't know when they're going to be coming back. Meaning Johnny Corporation is not possible. And I don't think it has been since Elden Ring's release. Still could be worse. It could be in the fate of Steam games that A, have lost the servers and also visibility on Steam for anyone else to buy. Okay, so I will sort out this to +10 and also check if there is a certain swarm going on tonight. Because I have no idea. Because obviously I can't change the clock in game for it to be a different swarm, because if you remember I did mention that it generally does check, and if it notices that the clock was changed, then it would just play it would just use the swarms that you had before and not change until the day afterwards. So I mean, they were definitely aware that it could easily be an exploit. I think it does. Well, likely it does, because it's based on 24 hours. So it would make sense to do that. Plus 10, and it's still terrible. 102 or 110 compared to the fucking server. Okay, I don't have to satisfy that. Bad example. The club is 115 and not even upgraded, or even 136. That's better than plus 10. Right, so now that it's sorted, got up really quickly. Well, I guess. I know it has broken in the name, but the fact that it's just that bad is just really interesting. Okay.